CNOS's mission of improving health and Avera's ministry and putting those two together, it became very clear right away that we were moving down the right path to elevate patient care in this town.
Another big shift is coming to healthcare in Siouxland as a local specialty healthcare provider will be acquired by a big Midwestern healthcare group. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight for News 4 at 6. I'm Matt Breen. Jessica Bowman is on assignment. CNOS is joining forces with Sioux Falls-based Avera Healthcare. This morning, the two groups announced Avera will acquire CNOS in January, kicking off a nearly 5-month-long transition period. The deal brings CNOS's 100 physicians and 350 staff under the Avera umbrella. Effective January 1st of 2027, the practice will be known as Avera CNOS. The deal includes 8 CNOS clinics, 2 in the Dunes, 3 in Sioux City, and 1 each in South Sioux City, Mobile, and Ponca. Avera already has a considerable presence in Siouxland. This is the view of the communities where Avera already has hospitals or clinics within 50 miles of Sioux City, with locations in all 3 Siouxland states. That includes Hartington, Nebraska, Vermillion, South Dakota, and Sioux Center, Iowa. Hours after today's announcement, I sat down with CNOS CEO Nolan Lubarsky for a wide-ranging conversation. He addressed the impact the acquisition will have on patients and their care. He also took on questions about the acquisition and whether it will change the insurance that CNOS will accept after January 1st. Nolan, in announcing this acquisition, you said, quote, "It became very clear early in our conversations that our visions for the future of healthcare in this region were aligned," end quote. Tell me when those conversations with Avera began.
Yeah, you know, this process, which doesn't happen overnight, it started last February, actually, when we had our first conversation. That conversation led to board conversations internally at CNOS and actually led to due diligence phases and all these different things that, as you vet out a partner in this business, that you have to go through. So last February it started.
You also said Avera and CNOS share similar values, including a strong commitment to clinical excellence, patient-centered care, and community service. How important was it to find another organization that shared those values?
Yeah, when we started this process, it was all about elevating what's possible for the patient. And that was really the central core of who we were looking for in a business partner. And with CNOS's mission of improving health and Avera's ministry and putting those two together, it became very clear right away that we were moving down the right path to elevate patient care in this town.
Avera's CEO said this: "We're excited to welcome them to Avera and look forward to providing even greater continuity of care for the patients and communities we serve." Are you aware of any redundancies by way of this acquisition that could result in changes here at CNOS in the future?
You know, when we also looked at this process, economic impact and footprint of CNOS in this community, and also all of our employees ensuring that they have gainful employment, was of the primary importance for us. And so right now, this transition, everybody's crossing over. We all have things to do, just like we did today, and it's going to be great.
Undoubtedly, patients will have questions. So, will the acquisition, which we know is effective January 1st, 2027, affect surgeries or procedures that are scheduled after that? Put another way, let's say I have a surgery scheduled for the end of January 2027. I have a CNOS doctor. Will I still have that same doctor, and will I still have that surgery at the same facility where it's scheduled?
The answer is yes and yes. So the short answer for all of our patients is nothing is changing. Your providers will stay the same, your locations will stay the same. What will change is potentially who you hear from or what name you hear that's going to be Avera CNOS versus CNOS in the new day.
Will the new Avera CNOS continue to accept forms of insurance that CNOS currently accepts, or will that change with the acquisition? Because patients will obviously have questions about that.
There will be no changes to insurance coverage. We will accept everything that CNOS has been formally accepting.
CNOS CEO Nolan Lubarsky. Nolan, thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you can watch the entire uncut, unedited interview with CNOS CEO Nolan Lubarsky right now at KTIV.com and the News 4 Now app for your smart TV.